we need to make sure it doesn't totally wreck your life. Follow me. Ethan watched me suspiciously, but followed me anyway, and I took him home. I led him to Mom's office, dug through some of her stuff, and pulled out a protective talisman. This should keep you safe for a while. Although the ghost might still mess with your mind, it won't be able to harm you fatally.
Gee, thanks. That's reassuring. But how do you even know this stuff works?
My mom was a researcher of the supernatural. I picked up a thing or two growing up in this chaos. That is, until she got sick. But I'm sure she'll be fine in no time. And this time when she's back, I'm not letting her out of my sight for even 1 second.
At least you have that hope. I live in the same house as my parents, and I barely see them. Last month, when I kept waking up in random places around the house, my dad just hired a sleep specialist, then a psychiatrist, then a guard to lock my door at night. Not once did he ask me what was actually wrong. Just threw money at it until it looked fixed and I didn't cause any drama.
That sounds rough, but I guess we all have our battles.
I guess we do.
Since then, Ethan and I were practically inseparable. Honestly, it wasn't by choice. Ethan was convinced he couldn't survive without me. And to be fair, he wasn't entirely wrong. At first, the things I saw ahead of time were small, like stopping him from burning his tongue on hot cocoa or mixing up sugar and salt. But as the week went on, things got way more intense. First, I saved him from falling into the fountain in the school courtyard. Then it was dodging a soccer ball that almost slammed into his face. But things got really serious during science class when he nearly mixed 2 dangerous chemicals together, and I had to jump out of my seat to stop him. It looks like every time I stop you from a disaster, the ghost just gets angrier and pushes you into an even bigger one. We need to stop this. Did you sprinkle salt along the floor right up against the walls of your room like I asked you to? That's the only way to keep the ghost out of your room.
Of course I did. But the cleaning staff always sweeps it up and complains to my parents about the mess. They think I've lost my mind.
Then ask one of your bodyguards to watch over you at night. You've got plenty of those, don't you?
What am I, 5? My parents would think it's weird. You have to come up with a better solution.
Like what? I can't watch you 24/7, Ethan. There's got to be another way.
I have an idea.
Ethan's brilliant idea was to sneak me into his massive walk-in closet overnight without anyone noticing. But why can't I just come in through the front door like a normal person? I mean, you're kind of popular. Don't you have friends coming over all the time?
You mean those kids I hang with at school? They're only around because my dad's loaded. None of them are real friends.